Hello, mamas and papas. How are you? All right, so I'm back with another video on motherhood. I said that this year I'm not just going to be all about French. I'm going to add motherhood. I'm going to add parenting. I'm going to add things about children. Yeah, so today we are going to talk about motherhood and the church. This is very important to me. I decided not to add it to the other series because that was just too long. Growing up in the Christian faith, one of the expressions I used to hear a lot from pastors is that people pray to God for children, and finally, when God gives them the children, they stop coming to church. I, I felt there was something wrong with that, but I wasn't sure about that, so I didn't talk about that because I personally want to always have a positive mindset towards people. I kept asking myself, is it possible that somebody would just decide that I'm no longer coming to church? So I never spoke anything about that. But I've met people who usually say that, hey, they really have to apologize to their friends who had children before them because they used to criticize them a lot. There are some things that if you have not experienced before, you must not be quick to talk. You must not be quick to talk if you don't have an experience in something. And I thank God that I never spoke about it. So when my time came as a mother and I was experiencing it, I realized, okay, so this is it. Let me break it down. Let me break it down for you. Let's look at a typical Sunday for a mother. You wake up, you bath your child, you feed the child, you dress up the child, and then you dress yourself up. When it's just you alone, you dress up, your husband dresses up, you're gone. When the child is in the picture, even the bathing alone for the little children, it can take like 30 minutes before the feeding and the dressing up. And then sometimes after you have finished everything, you have also dressed up, you come back, the baby has soiled itself, and you have to change their diaper, change their clothes. If you have a car, you just go into your car and go. If you don't have a car, you now have to walk all the way to the roadside, wait for a car, pick the car, get to church. You get to church. Once your baby cries, people expect that immediately the baby does, you get up from the service, you're gonna attend to the baby. So you have to do the getting up. If the baby is hungry, you have to feed the baby. If the baby's nappies are wet and has to be changed, you have to get that done. So it becomes quite uncomfortable going to church, but some manage to go. And I thank God for churches that have thought about this and so have created seats at the back for the mothers. God bless all those churches. You are the ones doing God's work. All right. Now, if you have more than one child, and even the baby, there are some others who are the toddlers and others who cannot take care of themselves. You have to bath them. Let's say there are 2 or 3. You have to bath them. You have to dress them up. Even if they are a little bit independent, the kind of talking that you will talk in the house before everything is done. So you attend to all these people. And when you finish, you attend to yourself. You get ready. You join them. You go. If there is a car, you jump into it. You're gone. If there's no car, you walk to wherever it is that you have to get a car, and then you pick a car. And these guys are not going to walk, jump. They're going to walk slowly. You may have to even carry some. I'm not just giving a picture of mothers who don't have their husbands helping them. This is the picture of those who have the fathers helping. What about those who don't, whose husbands don't even help them at all? Theirs is worse. So they manage and then they get to church. Now you get to church. If your child is making noise, you're expected to control that child. And that is where I have a problem. Because if the church has a functioning, lively Sunday school, you can leave your child there and concentrate on the service. That child will not come and disturb the adult service. But if the Sunday school is not functioning, the child will disturb. There is no way. It was when I grew up that I realized people don't know a lot about children, and that these are some of the reasons why I'm doing these videos. People don't know a lot about children, and I was surprised. Like, I'm surprised. So I have to share this with you guys. Like, most people don't know, and I'm surprised. Children cannot sit still for a long time if they are not engaged with something that is fun. So when the children are shouting and jumping and crying in church, it doesn't mean they are indisciplined, like some of you have been saying. No. It means that what you are doing in church is not interesting to them. So get them a Sunday school, get them a place, get them something that they are doing that will engage them so that the adults can also concentrate. Rather than talking down the parents who are even making an attempt to even come to church. The person has struggled to come to church. And now because of their children, you are insulting them, you are calling them irresponsible parents. You think the person will come back to church? Do you think the person will come back to church? We are the ones who have been sacking people from the church, and then you go about saying things. It's you. Let's change. That is one aspect of it. Then the other expression that I hear people say is that on weekdays when you have to go to church, you're able to go early, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me explain. Let me break that table also for you. On weekdays, first of all, it's not that we wanted to. We wish that wasn't the case. Why is that people are asking for like 6 months maternity leave and all? It's stressful. But the point is that we have no option. So some mothers will not even eat. When you wake up, your first thought is about your children. Even when your husband is helping you, it's all about the children. You find ways to get the children ready, and then you dress up. Somebody like me, I've lost consciousness of what is called breakfast. Now I'm trying to get it into my system. It's not even working. So there are some who have become, who have normalized the act of not taking breakfast just so that they can make it to work in time. And then there are some who will put food, they'll package their food, they'll take it to the office. When you get to the office, if it's a good company that has a place where people will eat, I'm saying that because some companies, you don't have places where people will eat. Last time I went to one of the malls in Accra and the people were in a washroom eating. Hey, some employers, let me continue with my story. So if you have a place to eat, you sit there, you eat. And by then, the children are no more with you. They are in school, you know they are safe. You have a peace of mind to concentrate on your work. The question is it the same for church? Even if the mother decides to package food and bring it to church, is there a place where they will get to eat? And don't forget that in that case also, if there is no active Sunday school, the mother, after managing to even find something to eat, now has to use the rest of the energy chasing the children. What is the use of coming to church if I cannot concentrate and listen to the word of God? Is church not a place for fellowship? Am I not there to hear the word of God? Am I not there to worship? So if I come and I have to chase my children around, why should I come? Why should I come? So let's do something about our Sunday schools. People are vigorously doing things that will draw children onto bad habits. And we are sitting there, we are complaining, but we are not doing anything about it. If in this day and age, children come to your Sunday school and all that they do is to clap and dance, they will be bored. Because they are engaged in some other things that excites them more than what you are doing there. So what you are doing is super boring and they wouldn't want to be in the Sunday school. So let's be intentional about our Sunday school. Let's be intentional about what we let them do in the Sunday school. Make it fun, make it lively. Find some activities, worksheets or something that they will do. The action songs, let them do the actions. Let them sing the right songs. If there are videos, let them have the videos. Don't bombard them with the videos, but at least blend it in there somewhere. Let there be the songs. That is what children are interested in. Do you know why these people like the rainbow? Do you know why they choose the rainbow? Okay, I don't know why. But one thing that I know is that children love colors. Children love colors. And the rainbow has a lot of colors that will excite children. You cannot teach children without going through the rainbow or making use of a rainbow or making use of blended colors. It is beautiful. They are smart. So they chose that. We are not going to let go of our rainbow. because we know that it's God's promise. So we will still make use of the rainbow. But all that I'm trying to say is that let's be creative. Let's be creative in drawing the children to faith in Jesus Christ. Let's be intentional about raising the children in the faith. In the past, parents could go to church and leave their children home with maybe a maid or somebody in the house. Is that the right thing? Think about it. I will not leave my child at home with anyone. If I am growing in the faith, my child should grow with me. So if I think that if I come to church, I will not benefit from that, I will stay in the house, have devotion with the children, preach to them. So before you open your mouth to say that people stop church when they give birth, maybe you should look around you. Consider your church. Is it comfortable for mothers? Is it suitable for children? If it's not, maybe you should do your homework well. And not just for churches, but every other place where you expect mothers to be involved, you should do something about it. Family gatherings, friends gatherings. If you are expecting that your friend who has children to come, find something for children to do when they come. That will encourage them to come. If they know that their children will not have any fun to have, and so they don't come, you don't have to get angry. You don't have to talk. Just keep quiet. When it's your turn, when you also experience it, you will learn from it. But for now, till your time is up, be gentle. Be kind to the mothers. These children are blessings, gifts that God has given not only to the parents, but to the society, because whatever they will grow to become will have an impact on the society. However, the parents are the ones who have been assigned the task of getting them to reach their goals, getting them to walk in the path that is right. So all that we ask of you is encouragement. We are not even saying help us do it. Just make the environment conducive for us to do our work. We just need the peace of mind to do it. Okay? All right. Thank you. Catch you another time with another video. All right. Au revoir.